Dr. Brandon Thomas, founder of Mobility Clinic based out of Santa Cruz, California. And today we're going to review pelvic stability and glute exercises. So let's review what the anatomy is of the glutes. We have three that make up our pelvic stability in our glutes. We have the glute maximus, which is one of the biggest and strongest muscles that we have in our body. We also have the glute medius and minimus, which basically stabilize our pelvic rotation. Now we're going to go and review a bunch of exercises that will really help with pelvic stability, and with the glutes that really helps to focus on low back pain, things like knee pain and runner's knee, and we're going to go ahead and review those now. Okay, so let's review how to do a glute bridge. There's two ways you can do it: with a mini band or just on your back, just without any resistance at all. So what we're going to do is lay down on our backs, face up. We're going to have about a 90-degree bend in our knees. You can bring them a little bit closer to activate a little bit more glute or hamstring. We're going to lay our hands flat down on the ground, or you can bring them out to the side here. The biggest thing with this is basically to flatten your low back, and we're going to push into our heels as we arch into a bridge. You can hold that and really focus on pinching and squeezing at the glute. And as you come down on the eccentric or the negative, go nice and slow. It's not about how fast you go, it's about the quality of movement. So we're going to come up, squeeze at our glutes, slowly, easy, come back down and rest. Back up, squeeze the glutes, drop down, nice and easy as we do. And that's how we do a glute bridge. Now we can modify how to do a glute bridge by using a resistance mini band. So all we do is we take this and put it up both of our legs. I like to stack it above the knee, not below, so you're not putting any pressure on the knee. Same thing, we're going to lay on our back, hands flat on the floor, low back kind of flat on the floor. We're going to push into our heels, arching up with the resistance of the band, squeezing at the glutes, slow down on the eccentric. We're going to come back up, squeeze the glutes, and down nice and easy like that. And that's how you do a glute bridge with resistance. Now we're going to review how to do a glute kickback. Now, what we're going to do is keep the band right above our knees, just as they were before. You can come on over and hold on to something or step into a door frame to hold yourself for stability. What we're going to do is do both the glute max and the glute medius. So we're going to stand shoulder width apart, activating our core. And what we're going to do is kick straight back with the band on in resistance, straight forward. This is for our glute max, stabilizing at the core, kicking back. For the glute medius, we're going to push back and abduct, back down, back and out, back down, straight back down. Now with this exercise, you really do not want to externally rotate your foot when you're doing this. That activates your hip rotators, which are small muscles, and we want to use the big muscles. So we're going to kick straight back, back and out, straight back and out. And that's how you do a glute kickback. Okay, the next exercise we're going to review is called a monster walk. Now, same thing, have the band right above your knees. And what we're going to do is do a little bit of slight bend in the knees. We're going to have a resistant leg and an action leg. Okay, so nice dynamic movement. We're going to start just doing side to side, back and back. Now you can also modify this into doing step forward, step back, step back. So all different directions, activating the glute med, making sure you have one foot stable, activating your core as you go through the steps. And that's how we do a monster walk. The next glute exercises we're going to review is called a seated butterfly. Now you can work this into if you work at a desk job or you're a desk jockey and you're sitting all day. It's a great way to activate your glutes as you're going through the workday. So what you're going to do, you're sitting down at your desk, things like that. You're going to basically have the band, again, right above the knees, heels together, sit up tall with no flattening of your low back or like this. You want to sit up nice and tall in this exercise and activate your core. And all we're going to do, seated butterfly, opening both legs each time as we go through. And we can also modify this by holding one leg still, opening the other with nice upward posture. And that's how we do a seated butterfly. Okay, so now we're going to review how to do a clamshell. A clamshell is more for the glute medius, which is basically an extender and abductor of the hip. So we got glute max that goes straight back, glute medius, which goes straight back and out. So how we're going to do that is we're going to use a resistance band. We're going to get down onto the floor on our side. We're going to slide the resistance band up above both of our legs, just above the knee, so we don't want to put pressure on the knee. We're going to lay on our side lying, with no rotation in our lumbar spine, stacking our hips and stacking our feet. We're going to do about a 90-degree bend in the knees. And basically what we're going to do, keep the heels together, open up the pelvis just like that, drop it down. You can sit here and actually cue yourself to engage at that glute medius. And what we're really focusing on is just opening up the leg, slow back down. One modification you really don't want to do is to really open it up too far and hinge your pelvis back. You want to keep your pelvis nice and straight, perpendicular to the ground, with no rotation in your lumbar spine. Just like this. Straight up, straight down. And that's how we do a clamshell. So thank you for watching these videos on how to do glute stability or pelvic stability. Please do these exercises anywhere from 10 to 20 reps about 2-3 times a day. And if you like this video, please punch the like button, hit subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. Thanks so much.